Come bank with your friends and neighbors at Charter Bank.
The service is excellent, the local staff is professional, and customers are treated as human beings in Waukee.
As a retired banker, I know and appreciate the advantages that community banks have over the large impersonal banks. Thanks for everything you have done for us in Johnston.
We started at Charter Bank when we moved to Grimes, and we thoroughly enjoy your services.
I've been waiting 18 years for Charter Bank to come to Ankeny, ever since the bank opened in Johnston.
Chart your success with Charter Bank in Johnston, Grimes, Waukee, and Ankeny.
All right, welcome to the Dallas Center Grimes, to the stable, where we're kicking off here about 5 minutes to tip off on the 25-26 basketball season for the Mustangs. I'm Christine Megason alongside Pat O'Brien. And girls, a couple of games into their season, 2-0, ranked number 1 in the state, Class 4A, taking on the ADM Tigers tonight. 0-2, but I got to give a lot of credit to ADM for the season, the non-conference schedule that they scheduled for themselves. I mean, they have 2 losses, but they have already taken on number 4 in the state, Des Moines Christian, and number 3 in the state, Norwalk. And now they're taking on the number 1 team.
Yeah, if I'm the head coach, I'm going to the AD and saying, what gives, man? I mean, it is, I noticed that same thing. And not only are they, they play in top-level competition right now, it's at Norwalk, it's at DCG, it's at Des Moines Christian, at North Polk. So all of them on the road. But in the end, those non-conference games, I mean, it's nice for rankings. It's nice to win. It's nice, but this is where you find everything out. Your objective is to win the conference. This is going to get them set up for it.
Absolutely, and that's what they're looking to do tonight. So 0-2, ADM Tigers taking on 2-0 Dallas Center Grimes. Dallas Center Grimes has victories over Ballard and then also number 10 North Polk. Both pretty convincing for early in the season, Pat. You kind of expect coming in, everybody's going to have first game jitters. Maybe the games will be more lopsided, like you don't really know what to expect. Maybe they'll be closer than you expect, but Dallas Center Grimes really showing right from the get-go why they're the number 1 team in the state.
Yeah, I would agree with that. And those first couple games, you don't get to practice speed and quickness at varsity level like you do in practice. So some of those first games, they're pretty ugly. They can be. It's like, wow, all right, you never know what you're going to get until you get out there and you start taking some of that heat and somebody punches you in the mouth and you're like, wow, man, this is not what I have experienced here. I went to practice yesterday, and I'll tell you, the practices, they are locked in. Yeah. They are locked in hard. They are listening. When I'm watching practice, I'm watching kids, boys, girls, it doesn't matter. I'm looking at their eyes. I'm looking at their mannerisms. I'm looking at, are they paying attention? And when coach talks, they're looking in their eyes. They're looking, yes, okay. And the questions that get asked are not just, what are we doing here? It's what are we doing, what should we be doing, and why? It's there. That is coaching for you right there, and we're going to see a lot of that on the court here tonight.
Well, and for the Mustangs, you're returning a lot of players that have varsity experience. Even if we're going to see 4 returning starters for the Mustangs. We only lost Devin Carlisle from the starting 5 last year, and we have a ton of girls who have had playing time, and yet we only have 1 senior, Leah Brout, that's really contributing minutes, and the rest of our team is juniors, sophomores, and freshmen.
Yeah.
So every time I look, I'm like, oh, we're really veteran, and yet we're really still pretty young, Pat.
Yeah, and that's called building a program right there, because when you build programs, you can afford to have a couple freshmen in there. I mean, you go back, over the years, we have typically been able to afford. We've always had that one freshman that comes in. Emma Miner comes in. Jordan Cunningham comes in before that. And these are big-time level players. Last year,
Ava
Smith comes in.
That's right.
And I'm telling you right now, you watch this game, and not just this game, you watch this season, you watch Ava Smith throughout her career here at Dallas Center Grimes. She's going to leave as one of the best basketball players this court has watched.
Absolutely believe that. Leading scorer for us, tied with Macy Meyer, both of them with 13.5 points per game. Ava Smith leading the team in rebounds at 8 rebounds per game. Looking at the Dallas Center Grimes roster, a couple things stick out to me, Pat. We got sisters this year, 2 sets of sisters. So we've always had Tessa Jones, but in comes freshman sister Taya Jones, both of them daughters of head coach Adam Jones. And last year we had Paisley Heigerken, and now we have her sister Tinley Heigerken, so sophomore and freshman. So we've got a couple sets of sisters. That makes it fun.
It does. So you look at the Heigerkens, and I'm like, man, I hope they have 10 more kids coming in because, on the boys' side and the girls' side, you're watching kids that work their tails off, man. I'm on both sides, and they are so fun to watch, and you're going to see the same thing, whether you're a sophomore or a freshman, doesn't make any difference. And with Taya, she's going to play.
Yeah. Looking over for ADM for the Tigers, real kind of balanced scoring attack for them. Ella Smith with 13.5 points per game. Alexis Maxwell also 13.5. And then Ella Subert at 12.0. So I think really balanced scoring for them as far as across all three of them. DCG does lead the series 29-5, and that's stemming back since 2006. DCG won the game last year, but only by 4 points.
Yeah.
48.
A lot of close games.
44. So the warm-ups are done. We are going to take it down to the floor for the starting lineups, and then we will be ready for tip-off here at the stable.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Basketball matchup between the ADM Tigers and our Dallas Center Grounds Mustangs. The team cheered louder than the fans. Hopefully that reverses itself during the game. Dallas Center Grounds promotes good sportsmanship by participants, coaches, and spectators, so we appreciate the cheering, and we request your cooperation by supporting participants, officials, and spectators in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, sexist, or abusive comments or intimidating actions directed at officials, participants, coaches, team representatives, or event personnel will not be tolerated under grounds for removal. We thank you for your cooperation and invite you to enjoy the game. Tonight's officials, as assigned by the Iowa Basketball Officials Association, are Ben Applegate, Sam Anker, and Brent Behrens. They're good guys with families. Yeah, give it up. As I said, they're good guys with families, and you know what? Today is Giving Tuesday, and the only thing we should be giving them is respect and thankfulness for their efforts tonight. Don't laugh, because that's really the only thing we should be giving them. Tonight's athletic trainer from Athletico is Kaylee Curley. Now, let's meet our starters from the Tigers of ADM. At guard, 5'4" sophomore, number 5, Aubrey Noring. At guard, 5'4" senior, number 12, Ellis Smith. At guard, 5'7" senior, number 20, Brendan Morris. At guard, 5'8" junior, number 24, Alexis Maxwell. And at forward, a 6'2" sophomore, number 25, Ella Subert. Assistant coaches for the Tigers are Steve Cochran, Matt Tolman, Ryan Smith, and Michelle Waddingham. The head coach is Danielle Craig. And now, let's meet the starters for our Dallas and Grimes Mustangs. At guard, the 5'4" senior, number 2, Leah Rowe. At guard, the 5'7" junior, number 10, Mason Meyer. At forward, the 5'11" sophomore, number 12, Ava Smith. At forward, the 5'10" junior, number 14, Abby Amos. And at guard, the 5'7" junior, number 34, Tessa Jones. The assistant coaches for the Mustangs are Judy Nissen, Rich Foster, Jalen Raymond, and Jacob Lang. The head coach for the Mustangs is Adam Jones. Now, ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please stand if you're able and direct your attention to the flag on the south side of the gym. There is one on the video board, but we're looking at the real flag on the south side. Thank you for honoring our flag and those who protect our freedom with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, so welcome to Dallas Center Grimes High School, to the stable, where we have non-conference basketball action tonight between the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs and the ADM Tigers. ADM coming in 0-2 after losses to number 4 Des Moines Christian and number 3 Norwalk. Dallas Center Grimes now 2-0 after wins against Ballard and number 10 North Polk. We were talking about that before the game, Pat, but what's impressive to me is not only DCG picking up those wins, you maybe expect that, number 1 team in the state, but they are averaging the point differential. They're beating teams by 20.5 points per game.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it just works for you, and it has, we're on a high right now, and that's a wave that we need to continue to run.
That's right. So on your screens, Dallas Center Grimes in the white uniforms moving left to right. ADM Tigers in black moving right to left. So Dallas Center Grimes wins the tip. Baseline drive there, Tessa Jones into Addie Abens, not able to pick that up. Mustangs reset. Macy Meyer, curl on the left side, basket no good, rebound. Number 25, Ella Subert.
So somebody out of the big three has got to do their job here and help out.
A steal there by Ava Smith as she goes to the basket and is fouled. So Ava will go to the line. Foul is on number 20, Brecken Morse. That's her first team foul of the quarter. Smith will go to the line.
We should expect a lot of pressure, at least early right here, to set the tone for the Mustangs and get in the passing lanes, exactly like what they did right there. Get in those passing lanes, steal that ball, try to get some early, easy baskets.
Well, and when you have someone with the presence like Ava Smith has, that's at the point of your, of your press, that's impressive because she's got enough speed and agility that she can do that, but she's got that length.
Right.
So Tigers with the ball, number 5, Aubrey Noring. She drives, kicks out number 24, Alexis Maxwell for 3. That's good. 3-point basket for the Tigers. Mustangs are going to push the pace. Ball out to Macy Meyer, top of the point. They'll work it around. Cut by Meyer in. They had double team at first, dropped out of it, kicked back out. Mustangs reset. 15 on the shot clock. 3-pointer, Macy Meyer, and that's good. 3-point basket, Macy Meyer.
It's nice when you can hit shots like that. Those are the ones last year, early in the season. They didn't drop early in the season. Just the strength and the confidence to make those shots right there is what's putting them in.
Nice defense by the Mustangs as ADM looks. Tipped by Tessa Jones. Let's steal Mustangs. They're going to push. Getting out to Myers. Kicks back out. Leah Brauch from 3. No good. Rebound again. Alexa Subert. Ella Subert.
Actually, a better offensive possession than the previous possession right there because we got exactly what we wanted, just didn't drop.
And sometimes you expect that, Pat, in these early season games. There's a little bit of jitters. This is the first home game for the Mustangs, so you've got friends and family here. There's a lot of adrenaline. Nice steal, just taking that right out of their hands there by Ava Smith. Up ahead to Meyer, and that's good. Macy Meyer. ADM's going to take a timeout. Ava Smith, with as many points as, being tied as a leading scorer, having 8 rebounds, she also has a ton of assists. Like, she just really does it all.
She does, and, she's got an offer to go to UNI to play.
Macy Meyer.
Oh, Macy.
Macy
does.
She committed, yeah.
Yep. So.
We want to thank Brown Winnick as the girls' season sponsor for us. Brown Winnick is a dynamic, business-focused law firm based in Des Moines, Iowa, serving a diverse client base with a variety of legal and business issues. They help leading companies advance complex business interests. Their attorneys work with many of the largest and most innovative companies in the Midwest, delivering tailored commercial solutions through its dedicated and uncompromised approach to quality and service. Thanks to Brown Winnick for being a sponsor this season for all of our girls' games. Again, ADM in black jerseys moving right to left. DCG currently leading 6-3. First quarter, so we're 5 minutes left to go.
the defense that is being played on the perimeter is very, very tight right now. Look at that D right there.
Yeah, she's all the way out.
I mean, there is nothing that player can do right there.
Nice drive there by number 5, Aubrey Noring. She's like, listen, I'm just going to go right into this pressure and see if I can pick up a foul there. And she did. So
man, that's just good defense.
Number 2, Leah Brauch for the Mustangs. We have some substitutions coming into the game. Number 20, Anaya Bowens, and number 24, Paisley Heigerken.
And this is going to be a constant that you're going to see from the Mustangs all year long. It's just fresh bodies, fresh bodies, fresh bodies.
So we have a traveling call, the turnover there. Tigers, and you're so right, Pat, and that was something that I noticed just watching the first 2 games is that we are deep.
Yeah.
You know, you think like, okay, we're going to get through your first 5, maybe 6, maybe even 7. But no, I feel like we're going like 10 deep, and the quality does not drop off.
Yeah, absolutely. So Meyer goes out. Abens goes out, you bring in Heigerken and Bowens, and you can make the argument that we have more athleticism and speed out there right now with these guys than what we have with the starters.
Nice cut there by Ava Smid. Great pass by Leah Brauch. Ball does not fall. Alexis Maxwell bringing up. She gets it over to Noring again. Tigers will set it up.
Smid's got 2 missed layups right now. That this is what happens at the beginning, but as the games, when you need it, she's going to make those shots.
And ADM turns it over, but they're able to get the ball back. Noring saves that. 15 on the shot clock. In the corner, Maxwell, baseline drive. She's kind of losing control of the ball. She's able to hit it off Bowen. 7 on the shot clock, so ADM will take the ball out baseline.
Yeah, that was a nice job right there. She knew she was going out, has the, you know, just the mental capacity right there and just the calm to say, all right, live to fight another day here. I got plenty of time.
Yeah, we have a substitution for the Tigers, number 40, Reese Vandenord. She's in the ball game. We get a steal there by Ava Smith. Oh, fighting over the ball, and so it looks like maybe Ava got the ball but was on the line. So it is going to go to ADM. No, 2 seconds on the shot clock. 2 seconds. They may not be aware. But they get the shot off. 3-pointer is no good. Long rebound. ADM able to recover that, but travel. So turnover, Tigers. Mustangs will take over. You know, I'm from ADM, Pat. These are my people.
So you used to wear the jersey.
I absolutely did.
This has been one of the great rivalries and great in high school ball.
Yeah, and well, we talked about the series. They've been playing this series annually since 2006, or at least they've probably been playing it before, but the records that they're like the statistics that they've been go back to 2006, and DCG leads that series 29-5. The close game last year, only 4-point game. Dallas Center Grimes won 48-44.
And there's several other games in there that's 1 point, 4 points, 5 points. So they're only a couple possessions away.
Yeah, Macy Meyer back in the game for the Mustangs. Nice defense, turnover, Tigers.
So during practices, this is the things that the turnovers that you're seeing right now are not necessarily only because of the passes that ADM is making. It's where the defenders are positioning themselves between the ball and the other defender right there, because there's nowhere to go with some of these passes.
Right. Ella Smith and Ella Subert back in the game for the Tigers. Nice cut, Macy Meyer. Can she find the angle? She does.
Man, so smooth. I mean, strong hand, whether it's left hand, right hand, she's just so good at that.
Dallas Center Grimes leads 8-3. Just over 3 minutes left first quarter. And I feel like ADM is just looking to find their offense, get in rhythm. Dallas Center Grimes just kind of has been a little off balance. So a couple of deflections by the Mustangs. We now have substitution. Addie Abens back in the game.
Yeah, and everything is a challenge right now for ADM. They got the 1 3-pointer right there that they kind of was more of a defensive lapse. They let her shoot it, but right there, that's the only shot that they've really got up that's been a good shot.
Ella Subert with the ball up top. Nice shot there. Ella Smith, no go. Rebound, Macy Meyer. She's able to get it out to Leah Brauch. Mustangs are rolling. Out to Paisley Hargerkin. Cross court, Addie Abens. She drives to the hoop. Nice drive, Addie Abens.
Addie Abens, that's the type of play that she needs to make. I don't know as if she would have done that last year.
Right, yeah, absolutely. You just see the growth that you see and the confidence. Like, you've had some experience under your belt. Nice defensively there by Abens.
Man, you go back and look at that defense right there by Abens. That was an enforcer type stuff right there, and they practiced that exact thing for several minutes. Don't let that defender get the ball on you.
Tiger with the ball up top for the Mustangs. Mustangs in white, moving left to right. Off of ADM, so Mustangs will take the ball out underneath. Substitutions for ADM, number 5, Aubrey Noring. Number 14, Macy Leinen, and number 34, Bella Sprecher. Three-pointer, Leah Brauk off. Battle for the rebound, Paisley Heigerken, but ADM able to pull that away.
Nice fight right there for the rebound. Somebody's got to get that thing. Who wants it?
Yeah, Ella Subart, nice job there by her. Noring drive to the hoop, looking to kick out. She finds Ellis Smith.
That's 2.
Yeah, she had taken a step in from that three-point line, so there's a foul on the play. Leah Brauk with that foul. It's going to put Smith on the line.
That's really just kind of an overplay and the excitement of trying to get a block and things like that. She's been pretty tight on her defense.
Yeah, 2 fouls then on Brauk, so that's something we'll need to keep an eye on. And speaking of substitution for Brauk, in the game, number 23, Taya Jones. DCG leads 10-4, just over a minute and a half left to go. Nice pass in and great finish by Abens.
The 2 players that are going to take the biggest step forward this year from last year, Abens and Bowens, and it's not even going to be close. You watch these 2 bigs that we've got, they're going to be unbelievable this year.
Nice move there by Subert for the Tigers. It's going to be a foul on Addie Abens, her first. 3rd team foul of the quarter. First free throw is good for Subert. Second rolls in and out. Rebound Bowens. Macy Meyer with the ball up top for the Mustangs. Out to Heigerken as they get the offense set up. Taya Jones around to Meyer for 3. That's in and out. Nice shot though.
And those are good shots. I mean, those are perfectly good shots right there. That's exactly what you want, unless you're trying to get something to go to the hole.
Nice pass in to 34 Sprecher, back out. Ellis Smith with a 3. Rebound Mustangs.
And the freshman with the big rebound.
Mustangs will hold for 1. We're down to 20 seconds in the first quarter. Meyer with the ball up top. Nice cut. Nice back cut by Addie Abens. Way to find her by Anaya Bowens. She's fouled.
Yeah, you're going to run 25 seconds off the clock, whatever it is, a lot of time. You want to get something going to the hoop. Great job by the offense right there and getting the hole.
So Addie Abens, the first one is good. That foul is on Subert, so that's her first. Substitution for the Tigers, number 24, Alexis Maxwell, back in the game. Abens with her second, and that's good as well. Mustangs lead 14-5. We wrap up this first quarter. So So foul's going to be on 23 for the Mustangs. Tia Jones, her first. I couldn't tell. I thought first that it just went off ADM, but.
Yeah, I guess just the direction the ball went and knowing who's in the area, I'm saying is probably off Hiker. Yeah.
Three-pointer. A little bit short, so that wraps up our first quarter. Dallas Center Grimes leading 14-5. We want to thank Charter Bank. They are a season sponsor for all live streams this year with Dallas Center Grimes. Charter Bank offers a full line of bank products to fit your needs, including home loans, consumer loans, and business loans, ag loans, checking accounts, savings accounts, and CDs. Chart your success with Charter Bank. We want to thank Brown Winnick, who is a season sponsor for all of our girls' home games. Brown Winnick is a dynamic business-focused law firm based here in Des Moines, serving a diverse client base with a variety of legal and business issues. Thank you to Brown Winnick for your sponsorship. Okay, what do you think? First quarter.
You know, you look at everything. The defense, I thought, was very, very good. And for the Mustangs, you look at the defense that the Mustangs played, full court all the way down, but especially in that half court. When ADM is dribbling the ball around, there's an off defender over there swiping. We've got like 2 of those so far. That is something that we didn't do a great job of that all the time last year. I mean, there were times when we're there, but our kids at that last year, it seemed like they were so focused on their own kid, they were forgetting that the ball is right there. I mean, as you're going by, give that thing a little tap and see if somebody else can clean that up. We've done a very good job of that, and I think that's an emphasis this year. It's probably an emphasis every year, but we'll see what happens with that. The offense for ADM, you're going to have to score points. You're going to have to limit DCG to 1 shot. Man, you're going to have to really do a good job there, but somehow they got to figure out a way to get the ball in the hole.
Yeah, it seemed like the defense was just disruptive, so that they were just trying to get passes off and dribble with, and then not able to really get into their offense. So we'll see what Danielle Craig, the coach for ADM, was able to put together. Unfortunately, just started with the turnover. So
yeah, and again, it's chest-to-chest defense. There's nowhere to move. They are in your grill. The Mustangs are in your grill the whole time. If you're 25 feet out, you got somebody right there.
Well, and I like this. I can see that they're being more aggressive on defense as well. And, you know, Tia Jones she's in for Leah Brauch, who has 2 fouls. And so freshman, a little bit inexperienced. ADM looking to maybe try to take advantage of that and pressure her.
And
on the outside.
They should, right?
Right. Looks like they've moved in more to a zone here. So how can Dallas Center Grimes kind of shoot out of that, pass through it, find those open spaces? Ava
Get
Smith
that
right
ball
there
in the middle somehow. Get it to the high corner right there.
Cross court.
Skipping.
Tia Jones for 3. She gets blocked. Ava Smith able to recover but not get it off before the shot clock expired. So turnover, Mustangs. Leah Brauch entering back into the game. So she'll have to be cautious with 2 fouls here early in the second.
I love the ball movement on that possession as they're going through there. You know, that was very, very good.
Nice defense by ADM,
I
thought.
Very
really
good.
Nice. And nice to just switch it up. Like, let's go into zone and see how DCG handles it. For the outside, number 24, Alexis Maxwell for 3. Nice shot. That was a really nice shot.
Yeah, the Mustangs have got to identify the shooters. There's 3 of them out there. You got to identify where those kids are at.
Dallas Center Grimes trying to find those windows within that zone. Just Ava Smith, kick out. Tessa Jones for 3. 3-pointer, Tessa Jones.
See, that's what you do. You get that ball in the middle, you collapse everything, and we got shooters everywhere. I don't think you're going to be able to play zone for long with the shooters that DCG has.
Turnover, Dallas Center Grimes gets that steal. Leah Brauch, she's pushing. Meyer for 3, pulls up. It's good. 3-pointer, Macy Meyer.
I mean, this is not a fluke. I mean, this is this team is built for that. They got shooters all over the place.
Well, the thing is, Pat, is like you could say we're built to be a three-point shot shooting team, but then you say we're built to be a driving team, and then you're like, oh, we're built to just post Ava Smith up in ADM. So, I mean, that's just choose your weapon.
Well, since you brought that up, I would like to actually see that happen once. But you start to live by those 3-pointers, and they're great, and it's easy. That's easy. Get that ball down low. Let's get Smid down on the block. Let's get Addie Abens down there. Let's get Bowens down there. Let's see what we can do there.
So Ella Subert at the line for the Tigers. The foul is on number 14, Addie Avens for the Mustangs. Substitutions, so checking in for the Tigers, number 3, Grace Montag, and number 14, Macy Linen. For the Mustangs, number 24, Paisley Heidgerken.
And so when one of the DCG kids comes out, it's not because of anything other than we've got so many kids that can play. We want to keep fresh bodies out there all the time. And there's no reason for any of these kids out there right now not to be running as hard as they can up and down that court.
Yeah. Ella Subert drains that second free throw, so now Mustangs, cross-court pass into Smid. She's going to take it right to the hoop. Nice crossover. Nice defense there by Subert. That's a good battle. I kind of like this battle between Smid and Subert down low.
Yeah, and Subert's got probably 4 or 5 inches on Smid.
Ball out top for the Tigers. Brecken Morris, she gets it back to Noring. 15 on the shot clock. Steal by Ava Smith. She just has such length. She can look, you think you have plenty of room, and then her long arms, and she misses that layup. So what is that, 3?
Yeah.
Maybe 4?
You know, it's sometimes it happens and sometimes it don't, but everything, that she should get 1 point for that. That thing went like halfway down for sure. It just came out.
Grace Montag with the ball. She kicks it out. Brecken Morrison able to get it into Subert. Nice move in there by Subert. And that should be their offense right now if they can get that in. She's playing really well for the Tigers. 3-pointer by Tessa Jones. That's in and out.
This is a very important part of the game right now. It's a 9-point game. DCG 20, ADM 11. If you can get a couple more baskets, ADM can get a couple more to get this to a 5-point game. Now we got something going.
Checking in for the Tigers, number 24, Alexis Maxwell, and for the Mustangs, number 20, Anaya Bowens. So we see what Bowens and Subert, what this battle looks like between these two. Nice job, Paisley, blocked by Paisley. Leah Brock taking it outside. She'll set it up. Guarded really closely there by Macy Linen. They're able to backside find Anaya Bowens. What a pass.
Smid is always going to take that double team right there, and Bowens to put herself in that spot, perfectly executed.
Yeah, great 1-2 combo there. Nice move by Subert, just a little bit short. Smid with the rebound. Nice weave drill there all the way across to Tessa Jones. Paisley Heidgerken from the corner, and that's good. That's a 3-pointer by Paisley Heidgerken.
Yeah, and watching Paisley shoot in practice, it was just like that right there. It is natural. It's a flawless shot right there. I mean, when she's set, she is going to be a very, very good shooter.
I'd like to see what our 3-point shooting percentage is right now.
60.
Yeah, at least, I would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is really good for 3-point shots. All right, so we want to thank again our season sponsor, Charter Bank. Charter Bank is 100% locally owned with local management and staff delivering prompt local decision making. They're committed to helping our communities thrive. Chart your success with Charter Bank. And to Brown Winnick. Brown Winnick, their attorneys work with many of the largest and most innovative companies in the Midwest, delivering tailored commercial solutions through their dedicated and uncompromised approach to quality and service. So we thank Charter Bank and Brown Winnick for your sponsorship of our live stream tonight.
Yes, we're shooting 28% from 3-point.
Coming into tonight,
12 for. We got to have 6 3-pointers out there tonight.
Well, I can tell you, we have 1, 2, 3. We have 4 so far.
4. All right, I'm always a little bit over the board, but yeah, we're going to end up with 6 or 8. You know, throughout this game right here, so we're going to start doubling this up.
So again, ADM in the black jerseys moving right to left on your screen. Number 14, Macy Linen, she gets that ball over to the side. We've got it out to Alexis Maxwell now. She finds Ellis Smith up top, back to Linen. Mustangs, that tough man-to-man defense. ADM doing a better job, I think, this quarter of actually getting into and working through their offense.
Yeah.
Ellis Smith with the ball. We're down to 5 on the shot clock. Subert, nice crossover, but Bowens with her and just that last little hip right into Subert. She's going to pick up the foul on that. But I thought she moved really well there until that point.
She did, right until the very end. And this is one of the things with young basketball players, which she is. You want to go with them, but you can't. You stand your ground and make them go through you.
So Subert a little short on that first free throw. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 10, Macy Meyer. You mentioned Meyer, who has committed to play basketball at University of Northern Iowa, just a junior, so has already made that commitment. Nice rebound there by Bowens.
Yeah, that's nice to have those guys on your team right there, right?
Mm-hmm. So nice, super nice backside defense by her, disrupting that pass. Was maybe a little bit long, but Super did a good job on that backside.
I'm just glad they threw it down there because I want to see how that part of their game progresses.
So we have traveling on Ellis Smith, so that is a turnover for the Tigers. Number 5, Aubrey Noring checking in to the game now for ADM. 2:49 left to go in the half. Dallas Center Grimes leading 25-11. As we mentioned, Dallas Center Grimes leads the series 29-5 since 2006, but last year a really close game, 48-44. It's always a good matchup early in the season, I think, for both teams. Mustangs being patient. Screen for Meyer, three-pointer off the mark, so that's out on the Mustangs. ADM will take over. Checking in for the Tigers, number 40, Reese Vandenoord. But like we said before the game started, Pat, a credit to ADM for the schedule that they've put together this year. I mean, they have already played number 4 Des Moines Christian and number 3 Norwalk, and now they're taking on number 1 Dallas Center Grimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just crazy the talent that they're playing right now, and it will do them good for the conference, which is what they want to get in the Raccoon.
That's right. Nice steal and then coast to coast by Paisley Heidgerken. Foul is on number 14, Macy Linen. So that'll put Heidgerken on the line. She'll shoot 2. First free throw is good. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 34, Tessa Jones, and for the Tigers, number 21, Kimball Shull. Heidgerken hits the second. Under 2 minutes left to go in the half.
Yeah, there was supposed to be somebody there on the back cut. There was nobody there coming from the other side.
Checking in now for the Tigers, number 20, Brecken Morse.
You know, it was 20-11. We said this is a very important part of the game. There was 4 minutes remaining, and ADM has not scored yet. DCG puts up 7, potentially 9 or 10 unanswered points right here.
Oh, what a pass. That's the girls' version of the alley-oop for the dunk there. Ava Smith, a great pass there, Macy Meyer. She just threw it up thinking, I know my girl's going to be there when I hit her.
know it. Yeah, it's going to be all right.
Love it. Noring for 3, nailed it. Nice 3-point basket there by Aubrey Noring.
Right. This is that part of the clock right here. You want to probably try and get something fairly quick to see if you can't get 2 for 1 right here. Not turn it over the way to get that.
Turnover Mustangs. About 15, 16-second differential in the shot clock. Nice defense up top.
There you go.
Nice steal there. Way to anticipate. Shoot the passing lane there. Macy Meyer, and the layup doesn't fall, but she will go to the line. That foul is on number 20, Brecken Morse, her second team foul of the quarter. Meyer was shooting, so she'll go to the line. Hits the first. You know, last year I felt like our free throw shooting was not great. And it's better. I feel like we're seeing already that it's better. Oh, checking back in for the Tigers, number 25, Ella Schubert.
You know, and part of that is the maturity of the kids and the strength.
Look at that. Nia Bowens, our tallest girl on the floor, out playing point defense there.
That's right. But she's a kid that can do that. You know, there's not a lot of kids you want. You know, I want my biggest kid out there playing point D.
Yeah. But that just, I think it's the athleticism that we're speaking to,
sure.
Right? Like top to bottom, it doesn't even matter how tall you are or how. And she was like, I'm so excited about doing this, and she's like a little bit of reach.
This is great.
She's like, oh shoot. So that's 2 fouls then on Bowens.
Yeah, and you don't need that out there at that, but it's hard not to try to get that steal, right?
Yeah. So substitutions for the Mustangs in the game is number 23, Taya Jones. Final 5 seconds into Subert. She's really been great for them. And get a nice pull-up jumper there. Great, good finish there by Ella Subert. So our halftime score, Dallas Center Grimes 31, ADM 16. Before we take a break, Pat, just any real quick thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, I like that possession right there down for ADM right there. They get a couple fouls on DCG. They get a couple. I mean, you can't ask for anything more than that. As far as DCG goes, man, our defense is just superior right now. And my game ball defensively, Tessa Jones, her defense, you go watch the tape. She's all over it.
Yeah, that's great. Great points. All right, we'll take a break and for halftime, and then we'll be back here shortly bringing you non-conference basketball, Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs versus ADM Tigers, second half coming up.
Come bank with your friends and neighbors at Charter Bank.
The service is excellent, the local staff is professional, and customers are treated as human beings in Waukee.
As a retired banker, I know and appreciate the advantages that community banks have over the large impersonal banks. Thanks for everything you have done for us in Johnston.
We started at Charter Bank when we moved to Grimes, and we thoroughly enjoy your services.
I've been waiting 18 years for Charter Bank to come to Ankeny, ever since the bank opened in Johnston.
Chart your success with Charter Bank in Johnston, Grimes, Waukee, and Ankeny. Come bank with your friends and neighbors.
All right, welcome back to Dallas Center Grimes High School, to the stable, where we have non-conference basketball tonight between Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs and ADM Tigers. I'm Christine Megason alongside Pat O'Brien, thanking Charter Bank, and Brown Winnick, who are our season sponsors. Pat, taking a look at the first half, here's some just score totals for ADM. Montag with Grace Montag, that is, with 3, Noring with 3, Ellis Smith with 1, Alexis Maxwell with 6, and Ella Subert with 6. As I'm looking at that just right off the hand for the Tigers, Ellis Smith only having 1 point, and she's averaging 13.5 for them. I think for the second half, Coach Danielle Craig is looking, how do I get Ella Smith back in the game offensively?
Yeah, and I think, look, I mean, she's the one of the lone seniors on this team here that's going to be productive. I don't think you worry about that so much. She has to get going, there's no doubt about it, to keep this game tight, to keep it close. But they do have contributors in other areas. So this is a team, this ADM team has got to get somebody outside of that big 3 to really contribute. So you start looking down the line there, you start looking at Noring, Line, and Moore, Scholl, Vandenoord. Those kids, maybe not necessarily for this game right here, but as the season progresses, some of these kids, whether you're a freshman or a sophomore, it doesn't make any difference. Somebody has got to contribute in a big manner here, and there's opportunities there. And I think that's what you're looking at right now, is who's willing to take the risk, willing to make the mistake, and things like that, and take that opportunity.
Yeah, I thought they did a really good job in the second quarter of working more and getting into their offense, and they were able to find Ella Subert down low, and she did a great job. I think if they can look about how do they get it into Subert and then back out to Smith and do a little bit of in and out, that might be helpful for them. On the Mustangs side, we have Macy Meyer leading all scorers with 12, Ava Smith with 3, Addie Abens has 6, Anaya Bowens with 2, Heigergen with 5, and Tessa Jones with 3. Leah Brock, no points at this point, and so we expect her to hopefully get heated up here in the second half. It was foul trouble that kept her on the bench for part of that first half. She has 2 fouls.
See, and I'm looking at, with Leah, she's a gamer, and I don't know as if she really cares about, oh, God, I didn't get my 10 points today, or it's the defense, it's the leadership, it's the controlling the game and making sure that everybody's in the right spot and all the things that she does, and the defense is just crazy that she's doing out there. She will score in bunches and things of that nature. And then you look at Smith as well.
Yeah.
She's got 2 points, 3 points?
Yeah, 3 is all
so,
for her.
I mean, you got 2, probably you can arguably say 2 of your 3 best players right there.
But we know that, whether we counted up at least 3, maybe 4 sort of in and out or just nearly missed layups by
right
Ava.
there.
So, it could be a whole different story
right
here.
On.
And yet, here we are, Dallas Center Grimes at the half, leading 31-16. So, a really good first half for the Mustangs.
I want to see energy. I want to see, let's get the ball out, let's run, let's gun, let's get that thing going to the hoop. Let's see if we can't break this thing open right here in the third quarter.
So starters for the Tigers are the same: Noring, Smith, Morse, Maxwell, and Subert. Same for the Mustangs. Nice three-point basket. What did we say? Get Ellis Smith the ball and get her going, and there we get a three-pointer right there. So starters for Macy Meyer, tries to answer on the other side, comes up short. Starters for the Mustangs the same: Brauch, Meyer, Smid, Abens, and Jones.
It's deflating for a team when they come out and shoot a 3 in your face right there and make it. You come down and shoot the same exact shot and you miss. That's very good for ADM. It's deflating for the Mustangs.
But I like seeing ADM coming out strong and confident. And again, here's another. What did we just say? You need to get Ellis Smith involved, and she comes out and hits 2 3-pointers.
And the bank is open. Now it's a 9-point game right there. No panic. Do your job and see if you can't. You're going to have to start getting out on those defenders.
Yeah, so ADM back in that zone defense. Tessa Jones from the outside. That's a miss. And, that's in a zone, you're really saying, like, listen, try to shoot from the outside, and we're going to let you take that shot and see if you can beat us that way. In the first half, we did a pretty good job, and then now we've had 2 misses. So we'll see if they're smart. I think ADM stays in that defense.
Yeah, for sure. Why would you not get a basket here? Be timeout Mustangs.
Nice pass there into Subert. Ball kind of rattles around. She's able to get a nice shot off and her own rebound. The second attempt also a miss, but Smith comes up with the rebound, gets it ahead to Meyer. Kick out Brauk. She looks at Abens for 3. Bounce high, bounce, rebound, Subert, and a little reach in there, Tessa Jones. So that's going to be a foul on Jones. Her first.
Addie Abens is going to shoot 3-pointers this year. And so that's not just some, I'm going to go ahead and shoot this because I can't get anywhere else. That's a nice, good, wide-open shot for her, and she's going to knock some down this year.
Well, yeah, and she's going to probably have one of their, if not their tallest player guarding her, and that person may or may not want to go all the way out to the three-point line. So she will be open, and the fact that she has the confidence to go ahead and take that shot and knock it down. Checking in for the Tigers is number 14, Macy Linen. So, again, Tigers in black, moving left to right on your screen. Mustangs in white. Nice baseline drive there. Number 20, Brecken Morris. She's able to get the ball out. 3-point basket in and out there by number 24, Alexis Maxwell. Nice shot. Just didn't fall. Cross court, Tessa Jones. She gets it to Leah Brauk. Up top, 3-pointer by Brauk, and it bounces. Nice soft touch on that. Just didn't drop.
Every shot right now is from the outside. It's time to go inside, work that thing in there, get a foul, and see if you can't get to the free throw line. It's very tough on the outside.
Mustangs continue with that man-to-man defense. Into Subert. Nice spin move.
And she traveled.
Yeah, travel.
It's a very good move right there. Great job. But Abens defensively on that first turn that she had turned her the wrong direction. Great job by Addie.
Yeah, I just had to try to switch her feet there, causing that turnover. Dallas Center Grimes leading 31-22, a little over 5 minutes. Brauk with the ball up top.
So what we've learned here a little bit is if the three-pointer is not working for you, you might struggle offensively. That'll be Mr. Obvious right here.
Yeah, so Adam Jones, head coach for the Mustangs, is going to take a timeout. That's the exact conversation that he's going to have with them. So 30-second timeout. We want to thank Charter Bank, our season sponsor for our live streams here at Dallas Center Grimes. Charter Bank staff is made up of your family, friends, and neighbors. That means they support you during your successes and any challenges you may face. They are there to help. Chart your success with Charter Bank. We also want to thank our girls' season sponsor, Brown Winnick. Brown Winnick is a dynamic, business-focused law firm based in Des Moines, serving a diverse client base with a variety of legal and business issues. They help leading companies advance complex business interests. So thank you to Brown Winnick, our season sponsor for our girls' games tonight. 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Dallas Center Grimes leading 31-22. Nice push at the beginning of this half for the Tigers. It absolutely is.
And the good thing for them is DCG has not scored, so that if they can't score, they can't set up their press.
Nice take there by Macy Meyer. Going to be fouled on the drive.
In high school, those are fouls. There's a lot of ball on that block.
Ellis Smith with the foul for the Tigers. That puts Meyer on the line. She was shooting, so she'll have 2. First free throw is good.
Sometimes just the calm. It's like, all right, I got to get up here to the free throw. I'm going to make my free throws, set up my press. Let's go.
And the second. So Meyer with 14 points now for the Mustangs, leading all scorers. University of Northern Iowa commit, as we mentioned before. Nice job, number 14 there, Macy Linen, handling that.
Great job by Addie down there low. That's great defense over there. They're going to have to go over the top.
Yep.
That's
Macy
exactly
Meyer.
textbook what you want to see.
Yeah, that backside defense. Oh, and then she just dribbled right off her foot, and I don't think she's going to get to it. Yeah,
I think she hit Smid off Smid's foot. They ran right up the back door there.
So we've got some substitutions. Number 5, Noring back in the game. Number 34, Bella Sprecher back in for the Mustangs. Anaya Bowens, Paisley Heidgerken. They stop for Noring. Nice cut there. Maxwell.
Oh, might have got a little arm on that one, didn't she?
Yeah, the ADM crowd
Yeah.
and bench saw a little travel violation there on the Tigers. Substitution for the Tigers, number 3, Grace Montag. I'd like to see the Mustangs really work the offense against this zone defense, see what they can do.
If you can't figure this out, you're going to be playing against this for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
Right? This is what every team is going to see, these videos and things like that, and that's what it's going to be.
Excellent. Excellent job. They were able to, Anaya just set that screen so that Ava could come around the corner. It just didn't fall, but nice. Macy Meyer with the deflection there, so it'll be Tiger ball on the side. Checking back in for the Mustangs, number 14, Addie Abens. For the Tigers, number 20, Brecken Morse.
I think Leah could play an entire game with 4 fouls and not have a problem. She's so smart, right? Yeah. She knows where she's at. She knows what's going on. I'll take my risk when I take my risk. But if she had 4 fouls, I would not have a problem with her on the court.
Oh, that was a nice find there by Brecken Morris. Find Sprecher coming down.
There it is.
Nice cut there by Abens. A little shove, but she still is able to get it up. Addie Abens is having a really nice game.
Yeah, if you're going to be big, you got to be big, and nobody should ever push Addie Abens ever. She's got to be able to absorb that contact.
Ellis Smith, that's a third 3 of the third quarter. She had 1 point at halftime, and now she's up to 10.
Yeah.
We said the key to ADM, they need to get Ellis Smith involved. Meyer for 3, no go, rebound, Linen. Tigers going the other way.
Here. I thought for sure she was going to get back.
Paisley Heidgerken defensively. Now Meyer going the other way. No one's going to stop her. She'll just go all the way. Going other way now for the Tigers.
So everything that was going in the first half is no longer going out. Sometimes halftime is the best thing that can happen for a defense that, like for ADM, you put them in halftime, and here we go.
Meyer getting it up ahead to Heidgerken and 1. So Heidgerken gets the runner. Fouls on number 20, Brecken Morse. That's her third. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 34, Tessa Jones. And for the Tigers, number 25, Ella Subert. Number 24, Alexis Maxwell. Heidgerken completes that 3-point play. But that just extends Mustangs' lead back to 11, which it was 15 at half. ADM's done a really good job defensively and really kicked their offense.
Yeah, and you think, oh my God, the world's coming to an. It's a 4-point swing.
Right.
It's going to be fine. Now get a defense.
Down to 7 on the shot clock. Ella Smith for the outside. This time it doesn't go. Good job, Ella Subert, disrupting there on the rebound, but Mustangs able to come up with it. Leah Brock going the other way. Kick out Tessa Jones. Nia Bowens. You could tell that's a normal shot that Tessa Jones would take, but Coach Jones has probably said, do not take your first three-pointer.
Yeah. But she should have the green light
anytime.
She'll be probably the most accomplished three-point shooter at DCG.
Batted around, but number 34 Sprecher is able to come up with it. So nice basket there by her. And now it's down to 9.
Get your basket, play defense.
Mustangs being patient, working that zone, looking for that open teammate, finding those windows. Leah takes
that's body.
So basket does not fall, but she'll head to the line for 2. Foul is on 25, Ella Subert. That's her second. Team third of the quarter.
Sometimes that's all it takes right there. All right, finally I saw it. It will go through the hoop. It will go through the hoop.
For Leah Brock, who averages 10. And her second. So Mustangs with a 40-29 lead, 23 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
Go throw that over the top, get the steal, go the other way.
Nice defense there by Tessa Jones.
Tessa Jones' defense has improved so much.
So credit Ella Subert because we had 2 defenders there, and they were tapping it, battling around the ball, and Subert came up with it and was able to put that up, and the foul is on number 20, Ania Bowens, her third. Subert completes the three-point play. And now it's back to 8. And a steal then by ADM. 24, Alexis Maxwell able to get the shot off, but it was no good. So that brings us to the end of the third quarter. Dallas Center Grimes leading 40-32. We will take a break and catch a word from our sponsor.
At Charter Bank.
The service is excellent, the local staff is professional, and customers are treated as human beings in Waukee.
As a retired banker, I know and appreciate the advantages that community banks have over the large impersonal banks. Thanks for everything you have done for us in Johnston.
We started at Charter Bank when we moved to Grimes, and we thoroughly enjoy your services.
I've been waiting 18 years for Charter Bank to come to Ankeny, ever since the bank opened in Johnston.
Chart your success with Charter Bank in Johnston, Grimes, Waukee, and Ankeny.
All right, well, we're back at Dallas Center Grimes High School at the stable. I'm Christine Megason along with Pat O'Brien. We're 3/4 our way through this non-conference matchup between the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs and ADM Tigers. Credit ADM, they did not roll over. I mean, had a 15-point lead at halftime, and now they've cut that in half, Pat, to bring it down to 8. So great push. And what did we say? We said at halftime, the key for ADM at this point is they have to get Ellis Smith involved, and she just tore it up in the third quarter.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the banking in threes, regular threes, the defense, the energy, I mean, everything has in that third quarter swung to ADM right there, and they needed that. But we should know who they played. They played some of the best competition out there. They're not afraid of anything right there, and if you're number 1, everybody wants to beat number 1.
Absolutely. So 3-point basket's no good by Meyer, but Ava Smid and number 24, Alexis Maxwell, both going for the ball. Jump ball called. It's going to be ADM possession.
In every possession right now is extremely important. This is anybody's game right now. These next 2 baskets could determine who's going to end up winning this game, because we could blow it open, or ADM cuts this thing into 4 or 6 points. And, hey, anything can happen.
They're really looking to try to get that ball into Subert. Watch for Ellis Smith on the far corner. Up 24, Alexis Maxwell. Jumper doesn't fall. Rebound, Mustangs. Macy Meyer with the ball. Far side to Tessa Jones. Looking to get in and out. ADM working that zone defense. To 3 for Heigerken. No go. Nice rebound there, Ava Smid. Curls around, back out to Heigerken. Mustangs have another.
It's time for Smid to take this to the hole, just like that right there. She has to trust herself. She's still a young basketball player right there. You got to trust yourself, even though it hasn't gone in today. This is your game to go take over.
So foul was called on number 20, Brecken Morse. That is her first of the quarter for the Tigers. Smid at the line. She'll shoot 2. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 2, Leah Brauk. And for the Tigers, number 34, Bella Sprecher. There's one area of Ava Smid's game for her to grow in. I think it will be free throw shooting because she's going to find herself at the line so much, right?
Yep, absolutely. I mean, they're going to –
the second one falls.
She's going to be so active, and she's going to draw a lot of attention. So she definitely – that's one area that she's got a lot of opportunity for.
Mm-hmm. Nice defense there. Addie Abens able to tap it away, but Tigers recover the ball. Number 14, Linen up top. Nice job there by Ella Smith, kicking it around. Nice rotation there by the Tigers. Nice runner. Linen. It doesn't fall. Rebound Smid. Mustangs going the other direction. Macy Meyer for 3. In and finally in. Woo! That's a 3-point basket by Macy Meyer.
It just changes the game so much. I mean, just like that, it's a 12-point game. It's crazy.
Nice 3-point
white ball
shot there by Smith, but that one doesn't fall. It's going to be Mustangs ball. Substitution for the Tigers, number 5, Aubrey Noring, and for the Mustangs, number 20, Anaya Bowens.
You get a couple more shots from the outside to fall. They don't necessarily need to be 3-pointers. You get a couple of them outsiders to fall. They're going to have to, ADM would have to get out of that zone defense.
Shot Mason Meyer, nice up over the top, back out, up top to Meyer, into Bowens to see how they can work together. 2 and Meyer for the outside. 3-pointer, no good, but rebound Bowens. Oh, nice. It's going to be a foul then called on Sprecher, number 34 for the Tigers.
As Bowens matures and gets more comfortable with everything and the flow of the game and things of that nature, she gets that ball right there in the front of the rim. She's got to put that thing up. She's got to develop that shot where she can go over her left shoulder and hook that thing in.
Up top to Meyer. Fresh shot clock, so Mustangs can set up. Back in man-to-man defense now for the Tigers, which the Mustangs are like, hallelujah. Oh, yeah. Ava wanted to go up with that. But nice defense.
I thought she stayed down, but maybe obviously she got up in the air like that. But.
Nice defense there by Ella Subert for the Tigers. That's been a good battle tonight. It's been fun to watch those two. But interesting choice. Tigers just mixing it up a little bit, throwing the Mustangs off, going into that man-to-man again.
Oh.
Almost saved there by Anaya Bowens to get the steal, but Tigers maintain possession.
There's
Macy Meyer shooting that passing
that
lane, trying to
held up in the
save it on the little question there on whether Macy was actually out or if the ball was out or if she came out and came back in.
So the ball must have been out.
Yeah.
She went.
She kind of tapped it back in.
And then
So let's see if they're going to let them do the substitution. A little discussion.
I think they're trying.
By the
This is what happened. So she taps the ball. steps out of bounds, comes back in, establishes position.
Right. She was not out of bounds.
She wasn't out of bounds when it came. So now we're going to. Okay. I thought we were going to have a coach's conversation.
So now we'll have a substitution for the Tigers, number 14, Macy Linen.
I guess the conversation was probably, do we allow the substitute to come in?
Yeah.
I don't know why you wouldn't. Our help defense has been spectacular today.
Nice shot there, number 24, Alexis Maxwell. Rebound, Mustangs. Nice take, Tessa Jones. Really nice take. And that's just a second basket there for Tessa Jones. She had that 3 early in the first quarter.
Yeah,
and then
she
been a little
needs
bit
to
quiet.
shoot more.
Line into Sprecher. Good help.
There you go.
Nice job. Nice steal there by the Mustangs. Ava Smid. She's going to back it out. Cross court. Macy Meyer for 3. In and out. Yeah, that's going to be a foul on Anaya Bowens over the back there. Under the basket. So that's a Bowens 4th. Team's first of this quarter. Substitutions for the Tigers, number 20, Brecken Morris, and number 12, Ellis Smith back in the game, as well as number 21, Kimball Shull.
There's not a lot of energy in this building right now.
All right, we're at a timeout, so we're going to pause here for a moment to hear a word from our sponsor.
Come bank with your friends and neighbors at Charter Bank.
The service is excellent, the local staff is professional, and customers are treated as human beings in Waukee.
As a retired banker, I know and appreciate the advantages that community banks have over the large impersonal banks. Thanks for everything you have done for us in Johnston.
We started at Charter Bank when we moved to Grimes, and we thoroughly enjoy your services.
I've been waiting 18 years for Charter Bank to come to Ankeny, ever since the bank opened in Johnston.
Chart your success with Charter Bank in Johnston, Grimes, Waukee, and Ankeny. Come bank with your friends and neighbors at Charter Bank.
The service is excellent, the local staff is professional and
who is a sponsor for our girls season this year. Brown Winnick is a dynamic business-focused law firm based in Des Moines, serving a diverse client base with a variety of legal and business issues. Their attorneys work with many of the largest and most innovative companies in the Midwest, delivering tailored commercial solutions through its dedicated and uncompromised approach to quality and service. So thanks to Brown Winnick for being the sponsor for the girls basketball season on our live stream. We are, however, looking for a 3-point sponsor. So if you're interested in your company being featured each time those Dallas Center Grimes Mustang girls hit a 3, which is all the time.
That's right.
Pat, what an opportunity. We are still looking for a 3-point sponsor. You can
that would be the best money you've ever invested. It's not spending, it's investing. You're going to get your name called all over the place.
All the time. So contact the Dallas Center Grimes Booster Club. They are still looking for a sponsor on the girls' side for the 3-point baskets. 4 minutes, 2 seconds left in the game. Dallas Center Grimes leading 46-32.
Great defense on the inside right there, and you get the turnover.
Yeah, missed though then by Ava Smid. She's got to feel a little bit frustrated, but nice defense there. Brouk causing the turnover.
Brouk, the coach, the official, the player, the whole thing right there. She sees that whole thing, calls that travel right there. Great job. This is the energy that you got to play with right there. Don't worry about the last shot. Don't worry about the last turnover. Get out there and make this play work for you and get this crowd in the game.
Nice in and out there offensively for the Mustangs. From the corner, Paisley Heigerken, 3, no good. Ava Smid fighting for that rebound. She's able to hit it then off Subert. So it's going to maintain Mustang ball.
You know, if I'm coach right now, I'm telling Smid, look, I want you to force everything in there. I want you to be aggressive offensively, put that ball up on the court, get to the free throw line, start making some baskets right there, just like that right there.
Take, Ava Smid.
That's how you do it.
She was just waiting for that setup so she could curl.
Sometimes it's mental. It's not physical. It's mental right there, and that's what it ends up to be, and force yourself out of there.
Mustangs able to extend their lead now back up to 16. Nice steal there by the Mustangs. Up ahead, Leah Brouk running the floor. and one. Leah Brauk, nicely done there by Leah. That's her first field goal of the night, Pat. She's had 2 free throws but done so many other great things on the floor. The foul was on number 12, Ellis Smith, her second.
You know, you go to the boys' game and Tate parents out there, and you look at it, it's like you just feel good when some of these kids are out there. Leah is that for us.
Absolutely.
On the girls' team.
And she finishes up the three-point play with that free throw. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 10, Macy Meyer. Number 40, Reese Vandernoord. And number 14, Macy Leinen for the Tigers. Hey, Pat, I don't want to ruin your day or anything, but just to let you know, we don't have Tate Perrin anymore.
I know.
You brought him up, but I just want to make sure you were very clear.
But Chase is out there.
Chase Perrin, we'll take him.
Yep.
Pick a Perrin. So we'll hear all about that here as we come up with the boys' game, which is following this girls' matchup. 3:12 left to go. Mustangs leading 51-32. You know, for a while there, they had that down to 8 at the quarter, and then Mustangs have just kind of taken over again in the fourth.
And I think
nice basket there, Reese Vandernoord.
The law of averages works out in your favor right there, but sometimes it doesn't, and you come up craps on that. So you got to get yourself into there. Now that zone is starting to expand a little bit more, so we should have more open opportunities in the middle.
Oh, Macy Meyer right underneath the basket. And basket doesn't fall. But we are going to have a foul on Vandernoord. That's her first. That puts Meyer at the line. She's shooting, so she'll have 2. Good on the first. Checking in for the Mustangs, number 12, Ava Smid, number 2, Leah Brauk. Macy Meyer at the line. Misses the second, but Ava Smid with the rebound. Cross court, Paisley Heikirk, and they'll set this up. Leah Brauk up top now.
And you're in no hurry here. You want to run what you want to run. If it presents itself, you take layups all day long.
Macy Meyer, baseline drive through traffic and gets that to fall. Meyer with 20 points now on the game. I feel like it's been a quiet 20, Pat.
Yeah, and as the game started to tighten up a little bit, you forget about all the good things that everybody else is doing right there. You're focusing on the other side.
Oh, nice job, Eddie Abens, to get up and tip that ball away, but Tiger is able to recover. Leinen kicks it out. Brauk tries to steal. Ellis Smith shot short. Leinen.
God, we're right there. We've
so
had like
close.
6 steals on this possession right here.
Yeah, shot
and there's
clock's
another
got down
one.
to 5, though. So 4 now for the Tigers. And I don't know if they're aware of it because there's been so many tips and you know, what's going on. And so checking in again for the Mustangs, Ella Subert. So 4 seconds on the shot clock. We'll see if Tigers have game awareness right now for that. And they do. Ellis Smith for 3 and nails it. Man, she has been red hot from the three-point line this half. First 1 point in the first half, and now she has 13.
Yeah.
Which is, 13.5 is her average. We said, she had that 1 point at halftime.
You kind of knew she was probably going to get there, especially after those 2 shots fell early.
Right, so Tigers back in man-to-man, back cut Heigurken, but the pass can't make its way through. Nice defense by the Tigers. Kick it out to Smith again for 3. No. Vandenord with the save, but back to the Mustangs, so the Mustangs are running. Tie up. Oh, looks like there's going to be a foul called on the play. Number 14, Macy Leinen. That's her second. 15th foul of the quarter, so that will now put the Mustangs at the line. So Smid will go for 1-on-1. Oh, 2 shots. We don't have 1-on-1 anymore,
Oh, that's
Pat.
right.
Hit 5, then it's 2. And Ava is able to drop that one. Some substitutions. Number 34, Sprecher for the Tigers, and number 3, Grace Montag. Lots of substitutions for the Mustangs. Number 22, Paige Harvey, number 23, Taya Jones, number 3, Tenley Heigerken. Smid is at the line.
So both the Heigerkens will be out there on the court at the same
We got
time.
2 Heigerkens.
Great time for the family.
And Smid hits the second one. And also checking in, number 42, Kate Wilson.
Paige was extremely good, Paige Harvey. Extremely good in practice. So it's nice to see her getting some time.
Yeah, senior, another fellow senior on the team. Her and Leah, I believe only 2 seniors. Nice move there, number 11, Claire Messer for the Tigers, who's checked in and aggressive just right to the basket. Got 21, Kimball Shull in for the Tigers. So Messer will go to the line. Foul was on Paige Harvey. And checking in for the Mustangs, number 4, Hayden Smith. Messer with her second. Little short, but Vandernord with the rebound. Shot is a miss. Tigers with the ball. Montag, drive to the hoop. And she's fouled, so that foul is going to go number 42, Kate Wilson. First foul on Wilson, team third. Grace Montag. Short on the first free throw. And hits the second. 32 seconds left to go in this fourth quarter. Ball out to Smith. Now Wilson. Nice cut down low. Taya Jones back out.
Who's going to take the shot? Nobody.
Nice steal by the Tigers. They're getting it out to Sparker. Coast to coast, and she puts it in. Nice job there. Oh, almost Paige Harvey at the buzzer. So that's wraps for our non-conference basketball game between the Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs and ADM Tigers. Dallas Center Grimes wins the battle, 56-40. Mustangs now move to 3-0 on the season, and ADM falls to 0-3. Dallas Center Grimes now leads this series 30-5 since 2006. Credit Tigers for really coming alive at that halftime and coming out this third quarter. They just really owned the third quarter.
I think, there's a lot to take away if you're one of the Tigers. If you're in that area right there, you're like, man, if we can sustain this quarter after quarter after quarter, which is really hard to do, but you're capable. You're never out of a game. You get into those close games and you get into things like that right there, you're going to have an opportunity to win games.
Yeah, absolutely. And credit to them, like we said before. I mean, they're 0-3, but they've lost to a number 4 Des Moines Christian, a number 3 Norwalk, and the number 1 Dallas Center Grimes Mustangs. So credit to them. They may be 0-3, but they've played 3 really, really tough teams.
It will pay dividends later on in the year.
That's right. All right, so we will take a break as the boys warm up, and we will be back shortly with more basketball action from the stable. We'll see you shortly.